Here's the starting scenario. The scene opened on a serene shot of a functional airport during a freezing cold winter snowfall night. Inside the warm, cozy hangar interiors, Brandon Breyer from Brightburn 2019 sat casually on a chair, his neutral facial expressions a stark contrast to the turmoil brewing within. He rested his left elbow on the table, supporting his head with his left arm, his cheek nestled comfortably in the crook of his elbow. As he aimlessly stared out the window at the snowfall, he began to casually munch on a cookie, his expression unchanging. The only sound was the soft hum of the airport's machinery and the gentle patter of snow against the windowpane. Brandon's gaze remained fixed on the snowfall, lost in thought. The scene lingered, suspended in time, as Brandon continued to sit, lost in his own little world. Now it's your turn. Please feel free to continue the scenario as you see fit. Here's the continuation. Brandon Breyer continued eating his cookie, his neutral facial expressions unwavering as he aimlessly stared at the sleeping SCP-682, the indestructible monster reptile. The warm, cozy hangar interiors provided a stark contrast to the monster's fearsome reputation. Nearby, the neon-lit, glowing blue light high-tech aquarium hummed softly, home to a variety of underwater fishes. 3 small goldfishes darted about, accompanied by 2 medium-sized parrotfishes and 2 angelfishes. Brandon's gaze drifted to the purple glowing interiors of the transparent container connected to the high-tech aquarium filter via wire. Inside, a never-ending battle raged between 2 corrupted purple-eyed creatures, a mongoose and an Indian cobra snake. The holographic scientific and anatomical yet physiological analysis of the battle displayed via the AI holographic displays caught Brandon's attention. He stared aimlessly at the data streaming across the screens, showcasing how the endless fight inside the container benefited the aquarium's underwater fishes. The scene lingered, with Brandon's neutral expressions and aimless staring creating an unsettling atmosphere, as if he was lost in thought, disconnected from the chaos unfolding before him. Here's the continuation. Brandon's gaze remained fixed on the AI holographic displays projected onto the container, showcasing the intricate details of the battle between the corrupted purple-eyed mongoose and Indian cobra snake. The holographic displays flickered with data, highlighting the physiological and anatomical effects of the endless fight on the creatures. Brandon's neutral expressions didn't waver, his eyes absorbing the information with an unnerving intensity. The displays showed how the container's advanced technology simulated an ecosystem, allowing the creatures to adapt and evolve in response to their environment. The data streaming across the screens revealed the intricate balance between the creatures, physiology and the aquarium's ecosystem. As Brandon continued to stare, the holographic displays began to highlight the benefits of the endless battle to the aquarium's underwater fishes. The data showed how the creatures, adaptations and evolutions had created a symbiotic relationship, enhancing the overall health and well-being of the aquarium's ecosystem. The scene remained frozen, with Brandon's unblinking gaze fixed on the holographic displays, as if he was mesmerized by the intricate dance of data and the unsettling implications it held. Here's the continuation. Brandon Breyer's gaze remained fixed on the AI holographic displays, his eyes scanning the data streaming across the screens. The displays flickered with new information, revealing the results of the latest analysis and scanning. Analysis complete, the AI holographic display read. Corrupted purple-eyed mongoose and Indian cobra snake exhibit increased adaptability and resilience. Ecosystem balance maintained. Brandon's neutral expression didn't change, but his eyes narrowed slightly as he took in the information. He seemed to be processing the data, searching for something specific. The AI holographic display flickered again, revealing new data. Scanning complete. Aquarium ecosystem exhibits increased stability and diversity. Beneficial symbiosis between corrupted creatures and aquarium inhabitants detected. Brandon's gaze remained fixed on the display, his eyes absorbing every detail. He seemed to be searching for a deeper understanding of the complex relationships within the ecosystem. The scene remained frozen, with Brandon's unblinking gaze fixed on the AI holographic display, as if he was mesmerized by the intricate web of data and the secrets it held. Here's the continuation. Brandon Breyer's gaze remained fixed on the AI holographic displays as they flickered with new information. The displays began to analyze the eternal battle between the purple-eyed corrupted mongoose and Indian cobra inside the container. Eternal battle analysis, the AI holographic display read. Corrupted mongoose and Indian cobra exhibit infinite adaptability and resilience. Battle dynamics shift every 3.14 seconds, preventing stagnation. The display flickered again, revealing a 3D holographic representation of the battle. Brandon watched intently as the mongoose and cobra clashed, their movements lightning fast and unpredictable. Battle pattern analysis, the AI holographic display read. Corrupted creatures exhibit fractal pattern recognition, adapting to each other's moves in a self-similar pattern. Brandon's neutral expression didn't change, but his eyes narrowed slightly as he took in the information. He seemed to be searching for a deeper understanding of the eternal battle and its implications. The AI holographic display flickered again, revealing a new analysis. Energy signature analysis, it read. Corrupted creatures exhibit a unique energy signature, resonating at 432.11 Hz. Signature harmonics align with aquarium ecosystem frequencies. Brandon's gaze remained fixed on the display, his eyes absorbing every detail. He seemed to be piecing together a larger puzzle, one that connected the eternal battle to the aquarium ecosystem and beyond. Here's the continuation. Bayonetta and Freya, dressed in their winter outfits, entered the warm cozy hangar interiors, shivering heavily. Brandon briefly spotted them, but his expression remained neutral. As they approached, their eyes landed on the woolen cap on the chair. SCP-682, still motionless, suddenly spoke in a sleepy tone, "Please, whatever you're doing, just finish it and let me sleep peacefully." With that, SCP-682 returned to sleep, oblivious to the newcomers. Bayonetta and Freya exchanged a glance, then sat down on the high-tech chair behind Brandon. They both put on the woolen caps, which seemed to be equipped with advanced technology. As they wore the caps, they started to control the PC telepathically through their minds. The two-sided screen flickered to life, displaying simultaneous gameplay of God of War and Devil May Cry. Bayonetta and Freya watched intently, their eyes fixed on the screens. As they continued to watch, their eyelids began to droop. They pulled their woolen caps downward, covering their eyes until they were completely hidden. The room fell silent, except for the soft hum of the PC and the gentle snores of SCP-682. Bayonetta and Freya slept peacefully, their minds still connected to the PC, as the gameplay continued automatically, a never-ending loop of action and adventure. Here's the continuation. Brandon Breyer continued to sit in silence, his eyes fixed on the aquarium and the container. He aimlessly observed the underwater fishes swimming lazily in the aquarium, their scales shimmering in the soft light. His gaze drifted to the container, where the corrupted purple-eyed mongoose and Indian cobra continued their eternal battle. The holographic displays surrounding the container flickered with data, providing a constant stream of information on the battle dynamics. Brandon's expression remained neutral, his eyes absorbing every detail without any visible emotion. He continued to munch on the cookie, his jaws moving mechanically as he processed the information before him. The only sound in the room was the soft hum of the aquarium's machinery and the occasional rustle of the cookie wrapper. Brandon's presence seemed almost ethereal, as if he was a spectator observing the world around him without being a part of it. The scene remained frozen, with Brandon lost in his aimless observation, the aquarium and the container providing a mesmerizing backdrop to his quiet contemplation. Here's the continuation. Brandon Breyer's gaze remained fixed on the container, his eyes locked onto the eternal battle between the corrupted purple-eyed mongoose and Indian cobra. The intensity of the battle seemed to increase constantly, without any limitations. The mongoose and cobra clashed, their movements lightning fast and unpredictable. The air around them seemed to distort, as if the very fabric of reality was being pushed to its limits. Brandon's expression remained neutral, but his eyes seemed to gleam with a faint, unsettling intensity. He continued to munch on the cookie, his jaws moving mechanically as he watched the battle unfold. The holographic displays surrounding the container flickered with data, providing a constant stream of information on the battle dynamics. Brandon's gaze darted back and forth, absorbing every detail, every statistic, every nuance of the battle. The scene seemed to stretch on forever, with Brandon lost in the intensity of the eternal battle. Time itself seemed to warp and distort, becoming irrelevant in the face of the unending conflict. And yet, Brandon continued to watch, his eyes glued to the container, his mind absorbing every detail of the battle. It was as if he had become a part of the conflict itself, a silent observer trapped in the endless cycle of violence. Here's the continuation. Bayonetta and Freya continued to sleep peacefully, their woolen caps covering their eyes. The soft hum of the PC and the gentle glow of the screens provided a soothing background noise, lulling them deeper into slumber. Meanwhile, the games on the screens continued to play on their own, the characters and environments moving and interacting in a never-ending cycle of action and adventure. God of War's Kratos battled his way through hordes of Norse gods and monsters, his blades of chaos slicing through the air with deadly precision. Devil May Cry's Dante and Nero fought side by side, their stylish combos and devilish abilities taking down the forces of hell with ease. The games played on, the characters and environments shifting and changing in a mesmerizing dance of pixels and sound. Bayonetta and Freya slept on, oblivious to the virtual battles raging on before them. The scene remained tranquil, the only sound the gentle hum of the PC and the soft rustle of the woolen caps covering Bayonetta and Freya's eyes. The games continued to play, a never-ending spectacle of action and adventure, as the two women slept peacefully on. Here's the conclusion. Brandon Breyer finished his cookie, the crumbs scattering on the floor beside him. He stretched out on the floor, his eyes growing heavy as he succumbed to sleep. The eternal battle between the corrupted mongoose and cobra continued forever inside the container, the purple foggy glow casting an eerie light on the surrounding area. SCP-682 slept peacefully beside the container, oblivious to the ongoing battle. Meanwhile, the PC had automatically turned off, the screens fading to black as the games came to an end. The room fell silent, except for the soft hum of the aquarium's machinery and the gentle snores of Brandon and SCP-682. Bayonetta and Freya remained asleep, their eyes covered by their woolen caps. The scene remained frozen, the only movement the gentle rise and fall of their chests as they breathed. And so, the story came to an abrupt end, the characters suspended in a state of peaceful slumber, surrounded by the eerie glow of the container and the silence of the night. Here's the revised conclusion. Brandon Breyer finished his cookie, the crumbs scattering on the floor beside him. He stretched out on the floor, his eyes growing heavy as he succumbed to sleep. The eternal battle between the corrupted mongoose and cobra continued forever inside the container, the purple foggy glow casting an eerie light on the surrounding area. SCP-682 slept peacefully beside the container, oblivious to the ongoing battle. The aquarium, home to the diverse array of underwater fishes, stood nearby, its soft glow and gentle hum a soothing presence in the room. The fishes swam lazily, their scales shimmering in the soft light, as the aquarium's machinery maintained a perfect balance of water chemistry and temperature. Meanwhile, the PC had automatically turned off, the screens fading to black as the games came to an end. The room fell silent, except for the soft hum of the aquarium's machinery and the gentle snores of Brandon and SCP-682. Bayonetta and Freya remained asleep, their eyes covered by their woolen caps. The scene remained frozen, the only movement the gentle rise and fall of their chests as they breathed. And so, the story came to an abrupt end, the characters suspended in a state of peaceful slumber, surrounded by the eerie glow of the container, the soothing presence of the aquarium, and the silence of the night.